Welcome back to Reflections with Emrys. Let's take a moment to see what each symbol has to offer today. Today's symbols are the Earth Dragon, the rune, Inguz, and the Coll, also known as the Hazel. The Earth Dragon is a symbol of grounded power, ancient protection, and the deep intelligence of the land itself. At its core, the Earth Dragon carries steadiness rather than spectacle, strength that doesn't need to prove itself. It represents the slow, tectonic forces of life, building, shaping, and holding what matters over time. The Earth Dragon also symbolizes guardianship of boundaries, of home, body, and sacred space. It teaches that real power is patient, rooted, and responsibly held. And it reminds you that security is something you can cultivate, not just hope for. In life, the Earth Dragon may show up when you're being asked to stabilize finances, routines, health, or the foundation of your daily life. It can appear when you're learning to protect your energy without becoming closed off. You might feel it when you're making practical choices that honor your future self, even if they're not glamorous right now. It may also arise when you're reclaiming territory, your space, your voice, your needs, and deciding what is allowed near you. And it often signals that you're ready to build something that can endure. Its reflection is this: let your strength be quiet and consistent. Let your boundaries be kind, but immovable where they need to be. Slow down enough to feel what is solid beneath you. Your life can become a sanctuary when you treat it like one. Inguz is a rune of gestation, inner ripening, and the moment when what's been growing inside you is ready to emerge. At its core, Inguz speaks to potential becoming real, seed to sprout, idea to form, longing to choice. It carries the energy of incubation, the sacred not yet that is still full of life. This rune reminds you that creation needs containment, time, care, and protection before it can stand on its own. It also suggests fertility in a broad sense: creativity, vitality, renewal, and the return of strength. And it teaches that completion is its own kind of beginning. In life, Inguz may show up when you're close to a breakthrough, even if you can't fully see it yet. It can appear when you're preparing for a new chapter, moving, launching, committing, or finally speaking what you've been holding in. You might feel it when rest becomes productive, because your spirit is knitting itself back together. It may also arrive when you're being called to finish something instead of starting another new thing. And it reminds you that readiness often feels like calm, not chaos. Its reflection is this: trust the timing of what's ripening within you. Protect your process from noise and premature exposure. Let completion be an act of love, not pressure. When you emerge, do it whole. Coll, the hazel, is a symbol of wisdom, inspiration, and the spark of insight that rises when you listen closely. At its core, hazel carries the energy of sacred knowledge, learning that nourishes rather than overwhelms. It represents creative intelligence, the kind that connects dots, tells the truth cleanly, and sees patterns with ease. Hazel is also linked to inspiration that feels like a sudden yes in the mind and body, a clear inner click. It teaches that wisdom isn't only gathered, it's received through attention and practice. And it reminds you that your inner knowing gets stronger the more you respect it. In life, hazel may show up when you're studying, researching, writing, teaching, or trying to name what you truly believe. It can appear when you're sorting through confusion and need discernment: what's true, what's helpful, what's just noise. You might notice it when you're getting flashes of guidance through dreams, synchronicities, or a sudden understanding mid-conversation. It may also arrive when you're meant to seek counsel, or when you're meant to become a calm source of counsel for someone else. And it often encourages you to ask better questions, not just chase faster answers. Its reflection is this: slow your mind down enough to hear what it already knows. Let curiosity be a devotional practice, not an escape. Follow the thread of what genuinely fascinates you. Your wisdom is not distant, it's already speaking. When we look at these three symbols together, the Earth Dragon, Inguz, and Coll, a clear theme begins to form. The Earth Dragon brings stability and sacred boundaries. Inguz brings ripening potential and emergence. Coll brings insight and inspired clarity. Together, they suggest that something meaningful is ready to be born, but it needs a strong foundation and a clear mind to arrive in the right shape. The Earth Dragon asks you to protect your energy and build the practical container: structure, space, resources, and steady habits. Inguz confirms that what you've been nurturing is real and nearing completion, so it's time to tend it with patience rather than doubt. And Coll offers guidance and wisdom, helping you make choices that are informed, aligned, and calm instead of rushed. The Earth Dragon encourages you to ground and protect. Inguz invites you to finish and emerge. Coll reminds you to listen for the truest insight. The mood here is grounded, fertile, and quietly visionary. It carries the lesson that creation is strongest when it's protected from unnecessary pressure. This combination suggests that your next step doesn't have to be loud, it has to be well built. And it teaches that wisdom and embodiment go together. Insight is useful when it becomes structure, and structure becomes sacred when it serves what's growing. Today's reflection is this: build a strong container, trust what's ripening, and let clear wisdom guide what you bring into the world. Thank you for joining me. I'll meet you in the next reflection.